Seeing India's armed forces like this will make the enemy break out in a cold sweat. When the Army, Navy, and Air Force move together in perfect rhythm, on land, at sea, and in the skies, it's a roar that will make every Indian's chest swell with pride. This comes at a time when Pakistan reacted angrily to India's military exercise Trishul. Pakistan tried to belittle the exercise, but watching India's maneuvers must have brought back memories of Operation Sindhur, and that fear shows. In a fit of panic, Pakistan again crossed the line and warned it was fully prepared to respond to any Indian action, even accusing India of trying to raise tensions along the border. In reply, the Indian Navy has posted a video on social media platform X, formerly Twitter. The footage is from Exercise Trishul. You can see the thunder of fighter jets in the Air Force segment, the lethal preparations of naval warships, and the ground-shaking power of army tanks, all in one short clip. This video is a direct answer to Pakistan's bluster. Across the entire video, the coordination between our three services is so precise it almost feels like a single musical instrument playing together. That instrument is producing a tune of valor, but for our enemies that melody is like a storm. In just 46 seconds, the clip caused alarm across the other side. When India announced the exercise, fear quickly spread in Pakistan. In response, Pakistan issued a new naval navigation alert in the Arabian Sea. Under that alert, the Pakistani Navy said it would conduct live fire and naval exercises near certain waters from November 2nd to November 5th. This shows Pakistan's growing unease. In recent weeks, Pakistan has repeatedly issued notices like NOTAMs and naval advisories while our exercise is underway. During Trishul, India will carry out aggressive combat drills across environments, from the sea to the desert to ground terrain. Multiple operations will test combat power. The Air Force has deployed Rafale, Sukhoi, RPG/S, various UAVs, IL-78 refuelers, and AEW systems. The Navy has frontline warships and missile vessels taking part in maritime drills. The Army has mobilized roughly 25,000 troops equipped with main battle tanks, artillery, armed helicopters, and several indigenous missile systems. The message is clear. Whether it's the high peaks of the Himalayas, the sands of the Thar Desert, or the deep blue of the Arabian Sea, India's three services are ready on every front, air, sea, and land, and Pakistan should take this as a direct warning. If it attempts any misadventure, India will respond decisively and reshape the battlefield. What do you think about this exercise? Tell us in the comments below. The scale of Exercise Trishul has stunned observers around the world. Defense experts say it's not just a show of strength, it's a message written loud and clear across the skies, seas, and sands of the Indian subcontinent. India is telling its rivals that it doesn't just prepare for war, it prepares for victory. This year's Trishul exercise is being conducted at multiple strategic locations, stretching from the western deserts of Rajasthan to the deep waters of the Arabian Sea. It's one of India's most complex tri-service drills, integrating the might of the Indian Army, Navy, and Air Force into a single, seamless command structure. For the first time, several next-generation systems developed under India's Atmanirbhar Bharat Self-Reliant India program are being field-tested together. These include the indigenous light combat helicopter, Prachand, the Akash surface-to-air missile system, the Pinaka multi-barrel rocket launcher, and advanced surveillance drones built entirely in India. Every movement, every strike, and every simulation is being tracked in real time from integrated command centers. The exercise isn't just about firepower, it's about synchronization. Fighter jets in the air are providing cover to ground formations, while naval warships are coordinating missile strikes in the sea. Army units on the ground are simulating rapid mobilization and joint assault operations, all within a matter of minutes. This kind of coordination is what makes a modern military lethal. Exercise Trishul also highlights the growing cooperation between India and global allies. The US, France, Japan, and Australia, members of the Quad, are closely watching India's drills and sharing data from joint training operations. India's interoperability with Western systems is improving, and that makes its military a far more formidable player in the Indo-Pacific. A US defense analyst told a Washington-based journal, "The sheer coordination of India's forces during Trishul demonstrates a level of professionalism comparable to NATO militaries. India's rapid modernization is reshaping Asia's strategic balance." That statement reflects a global recognition. India is no longer a regional power, it's an emerging superpower. As part of Trishul, humanitarian operations and disaster response simulations are also being conducted. The Indian Navy is practicing large-scale evacuation drills, simulating rescue missions during a coastal conflict or a natural disaster. This shows the dual nature of India's armed forces, powerful in war, yet prepared to save lives in peace. The message from New Delhi remains consistent. Peace is India's first preference, but preparedness is its permanent policy. In one breathtaking clip from the exercise, a formation of Rafales flies low over the sea as missile destroyers below fire synchronized salvos. The camera pans to a group of soldiers raising the Indian tricolor high against the setting sun. The symbolism is unmistakable. India is united, determined, and ready. As the drill continues, it's not just about showcasing firepower, it's about morale. Every soldier, pilot, and sailor involved in Trishul knows that their performance is being watched by the entire nation. The pride on their faces speaks louder than any words. For Pakistan, the reminder is sharp. The days of empty threats are over. India's message is not arrogance, it's assurance. Assurance that peace will always be protected, but aggression will never go unanswered. As one Indian commander said during the drill, when the trident of Lord Shiva strikes, it doesn't warn, it destroys. That's exactly why the exercise is named Trishul. Beyond the regional politics, the exercise also underscores India's evolving doctrine, moving from a defensive posture to proactive deterrence. That means India will not wait for provocation, it will prevent it. It's a doctrine inspired by the need for rapid, decisive action in modern warfare. This approach aligns perfectly with India's technological revolution. Artificial intelligence, drone warfare, electronic countermeasures, all are being integrated into battlefield operations. India's defense research agencies are collaborating with private companies to build next-generation tools that can detect, jam, and neutralize enemy threats before they even reach the border. And while all of this unfolds, the people of India watch with pride. Social media platforms are flooded with clips of fighter jets roaring overhead and warships cutting through the sea. Hashtags like #Trishul exercise, #Indian forces, and #Pride of India are trending worldwide. Even ordinary citizens who may not follow military news are taking notice. For them, Trishul is not just an exercise, it's a reassurance. It tells every Indian that their safety is in strong hands. In a world where threats are no longer just from across the border, but also from cyber and space domains, Trishul is proof that India is adapting fast. It's not just about defending territory, it's about defending the future. As the final phase of the exercise approaches, the skies light up with live fire drills, missiles streak across the horizon, explosions echo through the desert, and the waters of the Arabian Sea ripple with power. In that moment, the spirit of Bharat, ancient yet modern, stands tall. For those who still doubt India's readiness, Trishul is the answer. For those who seek to test it, it's a warning. And for those who believe in peace through strength, it's an inspiration. India's trident has struck, not in anger, but in readiness, and the world is watching.